All right. I think Shauna went off when I was distracted. I hope she's off. It looked like it. Let me pull up the chat and we'll get started. If you're watching the recording, you might want to run it forward just a little bit. Okay, I've got the volume turned down. I'm going to work out of the acrylic animal book, but with alcohol inks, not acrylic inks. Hi, Shauna. I don't know how. I was waiting for you to go off, but you had gone off. I don't think I was on live. I think somehow that it was delayed and I didn't realize it. So I have a giraffe already prepared and I have some masking fluid. It's got Tay-Tay hair on it. Drying, so I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. Hi, Christy. And I thought we'd just play with some of the inks while that's drying. And then we're going to come back and ink this and then remove the masking fluid. Of course, then the camera acts up. I'm going to need... Is that focusing now? It'll take a few minutes till I get color on there. And of course, my phone isn't keeping up. It's buffering. Hi, Fiona. So let's get alcohol ink out. And I'm going to get some blending solution. As well. All right, I'll keep that up there until we get some color on here. I'm going to start with some yellow. There's golden, sunshine yellow, butterscotch, lemonade. I use lemonade all the time. I think I'll use these two. Those be my areas of like light. And put a little alcohol blender on the edge. And kind of fan that out. Soften that. Put a little bit of extender out here. Okay, so those are going to be my 3 lights. Let's go green, maybe. Some citrus. Or do we want to go mojito? Maybe a little of both. That should help with the focus if it was acting up. Okay. All right. You know what I want to do? I'm going to get one of these little bottles real quick, and I'm going to put blender solution in one of the little bottles. And I'll put a B on it for blender. Because these little bottles with the needle tips are so much easier to control. It's part of why I don't use the blending solution as often. But that'll make it a little easier to get it where I want it. Just trying to make sure there aren't any obvious lines. That I don't like. Try some regular alcohol. And the difference is regular alcohol pushes out. The blender does more of a blend. So it kind of depends what you want the inks to do. All right. Hi, Elaine. Okay. So we got the green. Now what direction do we want to go? I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit of the moon sun blue. Up in there. And put blending solution in it. I like that blue right in there. So I want to put some more. Actually, I need to put alcohol. I want to try to push some of that ink out so I can make room for some of the blue. And put more of that. I want to get some of that blue in there. And then let's put some right in here. Put some. That blue needs to link across here. Hi, Brenda. Trying to get a more muddled, soft edge here. Okay. Thanks, Brenda. Okay, now I want to put some more dark right in here. It needs that intensity back. Okay. Now, I'm thinking we might want to add some metallic. And I want silver. So this is a liquid chrome pen. And I'm thinking kind of veins. I'm going to shatter it here. So everywhere I put that silver, put alcohol. Okay, let me hold it up so you can see. It breaks it apart and shatters it into pieces. If I rock it, can you see the metallic bits that are spread everywhere? And then I think I'm also going to get the foundry or the sterling. I'm going to try some of that over here too, with some of the alcohol here and there to shatter it. It will be a little heavier. All right, then I'm going to come in. Add the liquid. And some alcohol here and there along that line. All right, let's put some of the foundry up here. Some of the alcohol to blend and move it. I need a big size of the silver pen. They have one that, like Patty has, that's like a 4. I think it's about 1 inch wide. I bought between 40 and 50. This is one for makeup that I bought. All right, see, I don't like this right in here, so I'm going to put some alcohol. And push that back. And soften that. And I've got a little blue dot here I don't care for that I can get rid of just with a little ink. You can also use an alcohol white. Now you can use like straws and other things, but I find that they give me a headache. This is something else supposedly that works, but I've not used mine for that. And you can directionally. This is for a camera. And it came with the kit when I got my camera. I don't know how much force it will have. I also have some silver over here that I want to. See, and I touched that with my finger, and that was probably. Okay. Now the question is, where do we want to go color-wise next? I don't like those lines. I think I'm going to go in first with a darker yellow in here. And I think I'll put some of the yellow out here too. Like it kind of went under where the green is. So like it's traveling under that bridge, sort of. In fact, I'm going to bring some of the blue. In here and kind of connect. This yellow needs to come back in here and push some of that green out. So I'm just using some alcohol to clear out some of that darker color. That the green created, so I can pop some brighter yellow back in there. Put some of that silver in there. Hi, Judy. Okay. Got quite a bit of the silver moved around. I think I want to clean this up and put some yellow in there. Again, like it's kind of coming under a bridge. So let's put it right in here. All right, then let's go with some of the darker on the edge. get more variation. Some of this golden to get more pops of color. I'm just trying to get some movement in it. So there's movement like this. In fact, there needs to be some down in here too. Okay. I feel like it needs a connection across here. I think I just want to finish up the edges and kind of wisp it out in some places maybe. Oh, Tay has to come in. I need these bridges to kind of break some of this up. Hey. You need to stop that, Mama. Okay, Tay-Tay's in the lap. He thought you were going to work, but I fooled you. That's pretty. How it's getting a real, almost turquoisey kind of. I like some of these little pockets of turquoise I'm getting in some of the blue. Kind of like little holes of light. Okay, I think we broke the middle up. Some areas that are light. Picking out here and there. I don't know. I think that's actually good. Plug it in, Devon. What are you waiting for, Devon? Tay, stop. I get it. You're here. Okay. This is super sticky, so we're going to take advantage of that in just a second. I'm putting all the inks away where they go. Let's get out the foil. Yes, that's true. If you are sensitive to smells, I can definitely see that. The only bad thing about cleaning up your studio is sometimes things just disappear. I'm looking for foil. I'm looking for silver foil. There it is. There's a piece of silver foil. All right, so this is super sticky in lots of places. So this is deco foil. And I may have waited too long. We'll see. I'll definitely get some here and there. It's where the ink is built up heavier. What I can do to help it along is take a brush with some alcohol and move some of it and wetten it and get it kind of sticky again. Let that evaporate just a little bit. Well, that got a good bunch right there. And I'm just rubbing it really good to get it to stick down. Oh, see, I got a whole bunch that time right in there. Can you see it? Just by just getting it slightly damp again where I wanted that ink to go and kind of pooling it up again. And see, that got some more. That'll just help push some of that back. And kind of lets me determine where I want to put it. And I can be more purposeful. Just trying to connect it in places where I see obvious trails could be. Yeah, that worked out good. And then a little more. You can see how I can get big pieces of it. And yeah. And I'm just going where some of the natural veins are. Okay, that is pretty covered. There's a couple places. Just a little bit of there. And then there's this big spot over here that just sort of abruptly ends. And I'm just tapping some alcohol in places and letting it do its thing. Then kind of blow on it to accelerate the evaporation. Oh, that did good. Okay. I think that finished that. Now, most likely what will happen is I will most likely cut this up into smaller pieces is typically what I do. Usually I take a mat and see if I like certain pieces. So like this might end up being right here. I can take a smaller one and get areas that I find more interesting, but usually I'll cut it up. You can get the 12 by 12 frames. All right, and I'm just going to clean up some of the edges out here. Which is the great thing about the Nara paper and the graphics. This is not Yupo, this is Nara paper, is you can clean them back down. All right, let's see. I think this is dry enough. This needs more alcohol in it. What colors do we want to use on our giraffe? I want blue on the outside, I'm pretty sure. Some blue and green maybe on the outside. So I'm leaning towards like pinks and oranges. Yellow, pink, orange, coral. Let's start with a watermelon. And I'm not worried about like getting out of the lines so much. And push this back in from the outside. Let's add a little bit of the dark back. Try to push some of that back down into. All right, so then let's go with Sunset Orange. And let's go with Lemonade Yellow. Just trying to get a blend here. All right, and then I'm gonna push. I'm just kind of pushing and pulling. I want some of that pink down in here. Okay. Just trying to get some of the softer colors on the outside and the darker colors on the inside. I'm not worried about this because I can clean that up. Let some of that evaporate. This needs that red. Sorry, I'm not watching chat. I'm trying to. Okay, the other thing you can use is these little microchips to clean up. So I'm going to use this to kind of. put some of that red on a Q-tip and drop it where I need it. I'm trying to build up that red. And clean it out in some places. Tay, you really are annoying. I cannot do this, chat, and pet you. Okay. I'm just adding some of the dark back in here. And I think I've got a burgundy. That's rosewood. I don't want that. Yeah, this is a little bit darker. I want to drop some of that. All right. Now I'm going to take and put some of that darker ink. There we go. Yeah, you come get her. You'll send her back. Okay. This will all get covered. So I'm not really worried about that right now. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do is just get some of the blender on a Q-tip, and I want to lighten some of this in some of this area and blend. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to get some blender on the Q-tip. Try to move some of that darker color in the middle. And lighten some of that. It's sticking to the rubbing the masking fluid, but that'll all. All right, that's just some blender. Okay. Just using the brush, trying to get the darker ink to go where we want it. trying to get some of the yellow with the pink in here, but lighten it. That's pretty good. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Just need to get that a little bit darker right there in the middle. All right, and then I'm gonna put some dots in there to add some texture, just alcohol. And I don't care if the little pink dots get around. All right, so I think we need to do, thank you. All right, I think we need to come down the neck. Let's start with some yellow. And let's put some of that orange in there a little. And some more yellow, and then let's mix that up. All right, then I'm gonna come back in and I need to add some more. Dots. All right, then I need to turn this upside down real fast. I'm using some of that dark edge just to kind of define some of the soften it with yellow. Okay, I think all right, let's get some more spots on there in some places where we took them off. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Tay-Tay's gone crazy here. Clean the table up just a little bit before I go to the okay, now we need to think about background before we uncover any. And I'm thinking soft I'm thinking this aqua and Cool Perry. And then I'm just going to push it in the areas closer. And then go away. Okay. So I'm going to come in here. And then put in some more. So that worked pretty good. Got caps everywhere. Let's turn that upside down. Okay, let's put some over here. There. Hey, Lulu. You're going to be just in time for the reveal, my friend. Okay, now the question is, do we need some greenery in there? This is a green. Well, too late. All right, let's just around the top, I think. I think that's enough. Okay, let's put the background colors away. All right, let's get the eraser and take off the gum layers. Now I think, well, not I think, I know that markers will do the rest of this. The question is the colors. The masking fluid is what protected those areas. Just trying to soften right in here where there was some. Okay, so I know we want the spots themselves a brown. Usually I rinse them in water and then I clean them with alcohol. So you'll see I rinse that in water, but it's not clean. But water will get some of it to start with and make the process go a little faster. Okay, so that's the brown. And I think I'm going to come in with a lighter brown. And hit the center. And these are pit markers. So that, let me do a bigger area and you'll see. They're permanent when they're dry, but I spray all my alcohol ink. You can also do this the opposite way and add the lighter color in. Might be even easier. and then come in with the darker color here in a minute. And kind of blend. No, Tay, just give it a rest, Mama. Let's let that sit in there for a minute. Just gonna get a blend of those. Work on the mane in a minute. Okay, I have one other color. I'll get black. This is kind of a pinkish red. I'm going to add that in there just a little bit and see if I like. No, don't really like that. And then I'm going to come around these with the brown. And then the black. kind of come. And then this goes. Now I have all the lids mixed up. Take a brush and pull that out. Come back in with some darker strokes. Come down with it.
You're not talking much in here.
I'm concentrating.
Oh. Well, let me get out of your way, Debbie.
Sort of shade that a little bit. I think that's good and just need some white highlights in there. I think I might be done. other than putting inks away. Signing it. I have a couple of spots I want to clean up, but they won't even really be on. Let me close that. Clean those brushes up. Tay, you need to stop, girl. My chat, is chat frozen or just everybody quiet? Tay-Tay's going nutso. So I'll put it here in a mat, something like that. So if we sign it, right here. And I don't think I'll give her a name. I think she shall remain nameless. All right, that's probably going to do it for Tay-Tay and me. I'll let her get up in just a minute. She's dying. I did want to let y'all know that I am having a sale in my Etsy shop. 50% off all artwork. The watercolors are still on sale, and I do have some sets left. But since my spring art shows will not be happening, I put everything on sale on Etsy for 50% off. So I'll go ahead and put that in the chat, and it's 50% off. Yeah, my phone is buffering. So that's the problem. Thanks, Shauna. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see on the computer. It's my phone. So let me go back and see if I missed anything in chat that I need. Hi, Carol. Hi, Jilly, and anybody that I missed that came in. Tay Tay, do you see why she's a PETA? I spray it. I use spray sealer like Chiron or Triple Thick, Americana. So that's what I spray them with. I take them outside and spray them. That way the alcohol inks won't move. Yes, let me give it to you. It's spring 2020. Thank you, Tay Tay. She doesn't like this stuff, apparently. She can't believe that I threw her out this morning because she was being bad and she was outside for several hours. So now she has separation anxiety. And the sale is good through May 1st, probably until the end of May. If you are going to buy more than one thing, talk to me so that we can bundle shipping. Okay. Oh, your kitty is bad. Say, I am bad. I'm spoiled bad. Show him your tummy, Mama. Show him your tummy, Mama. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, I'm a pretty girl, but I'm bad. Leave that alone. Let's see if I missed anything else. Yeah, use your coupon, Carol, and go every time you go to Hobby Lobby and get a Ranger 3-pack. Is a great way. You can also use markers that you probably already have, that a lot of us already have. Stop that. Okay. And I don't know, like I said, this one will probably get cut up, I think, into smaller pieces. I think it'll be more interesting that way. It's a boy, according to Lori. Okay. Yes, Dottie will be glad I put the eyes. I'm not sure Dottie's even here, but she'll be glad the eyes came in. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Sorry, my chat froze on the phone. I can't read it on the computer. This is the only way I can see it. But I had buffering issues the whole time. So I am going to go. I might come on in watercolor tomorrow, maybe if nobody else is on. We'll see. She just sitting here watching me like, okay, when are we leaving? All right, guys, I will, and this will get listed. This will get listed today if anybody's interested. This I'll have to deal with later. Did Lori give him a name? Phone is useless right now. All right. All right, guys. You tell me what his name should be, Lori.